Hello friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today we have another Christmas thrift with me. This one's a little bit shorter. They didn't have a ton of stuff, but I've been so excited going to so many thrift stores looking at the Christmas things. So right out front, kind of by the cash, they had a bunch of Christmas pleasure dishes, which I do see those pretty frequently, but I don't see in thrift stores very often, like the platter, or they had a serving bowl. Actually, I don't feel like I see the bowls as much at all, but I definitely always see plates and cups and saucers. I think we did see the platter and maybe the gravy boat in the antique mall, maybe in one of the booths. I feel like they had quite a bit of those dishes, but I do actually like them. But then I remind myself that I'm getting rid of the Christmas dishes I have, so I've really tried to narrow down to only the things that I really, really love. So I really love seeing like ceramic Christmas decor. I always check the bottom because usually it will have the date or at least the year. That one was like a hollow piece, so it didn't have it on it. But this snowman, I think, was from the 90s, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, 1995. Looking at the trays, I just knew it was going to be the bells. I feel like we've been seeing that one in a lot of thrift stores this year. I do like it, but I don't need it, so it stays. They have a lot of wreaths hanging on the wall. I was looking at these ones because I think they're sort of meant to look vintage. And then I looked up and I saw this gem and I instantly knew, and I'm sure if you're a regular viewer, you instantly knew that I was getting this wreath. This like 70s plastic foliage is like probably my favorite Christmas kind of. It invokes like the most nostalgia, I think, for me. And yeah, so I was really excited to find this. Only $8 too. I was like, yeah, this is coming home with me for sure. I noticed they had a whole bunch of the candles for the windows. I know I always see people like looking for those on like Marketplace, so go check out your thrift stores. Then I noticed that there was another one, but I'm actually noticing now in the footage there was a third one hanging there that I don't think I noticed at the time. I only needed two, so hopefully that third one made someone as happy as these two made me, because I just found something super similar, like kind of like that plastic foliage type thing that hangs on the wall, but they're lanterns at the antique store, which was my last video, I believe. And those were, I think, 18 a piece, so these were only 8 a piece, which I think is a really great deal. So I was extremely happy. So I'm just going to use this moment to say, because I get this comment a lot on recent videos, but also like on past videos that get a lot of views around this time of year, is people saying that you can't find good stuff at thrift stores anymore. And I have to say I disagree. I feel like every single year you guys have seen me find really good things. Like if you've been here for a while, you know that I found that dancing Santa in like perfect condition last year at a thrift store for I think $3.99. So it can still happen. Does it happen as much as maybe it did like 10 years ago? Probably not, but I mean, it can still happen. So I'm gonna say I'm still very pro thrifting. The great thing about this thrift store too is it's a nonprofit, so there's no taxes. So it was $8, no tax for those. I noticed they had a lot of village accessories here, but then I saw these vintage like satin Christmas ornaments. I was tempted to get these, but I do have quite a bit already, so I was like, I probably don't need these. I'll just leave them for someone else. And then I saw one of the candy canes that I love too. This was only $1, and I was also tempted to get it, but I already have two, so I didn't need this one. But when I got them, they looked like that, and I like took the red off because it was not in great shape, and like redid it with this vintage like felt green ribbon. And I'm obsessed with them now. It's like one of my favorite finds. So I took this off and then immediately regretted it because I struggled to get that back on. And the whole time I had the wreaths around my wrist because I didn't have a basket or anything. And John was nowhere to be found. So, and I'm sure that if you know exactly what I mean. That vintage plastic like Christmas ornament like stuff in particular has this very distinct smell, and that's all I could smell because it was coming off very strong, and I had them around my wrist, so I was like thinking I was going to the movies immediately after I filmed this, and I was like, I'm gonna be in the movies and all I'm gonna smell on my arm is this plastic. So when I went in the bathroom in the theater before the movie to wash my hands, I also like washed like half my arm up to like my elbow. I was like hoping that no one else was gonna walk in and see me doing it and be like, why are you doing that? So I definitely wasn't expecting this, but this will further back up my previous claim that you can still find good stuff in thrift stores. So the top shelf, I brought them down so we could have a better look at them, and then the more I looked at them, the more I realized I think I want these. So at first I didn't realize, but they are salt and pepper shakers. I lifted it up to see what was on the bottom, and I saw the stopper still perfectly intact. And they were only asking $3 for this set. I feel like this must be from the 50s. It just definitely had that look to it, from made in Japan. The stoppers is really what made me think it. They look a lot like some of my other salt and pepper shakers from the 50s. So again, I'm still walking around with no basket. And so I'm carrying them with me, but I'm having to put them down every time I want to look at something else because I still haven't seen John at all. We usually just go our separate ways as soon as we go into the thrift store, but I really liked these glasses. But again, I don't need them because I really love the ones that I already have. I have to remind myself of that sometimes though. I thought $2 was a pretty good price for those. They kind of reminded me of the 80s maybe. So I did get the snowmen salt and pepper shakers. I can't believe they were only $3. They're in such good condition. For them both to have the stoppers in them and for them to be in such good condition, I like rarely ever see that. There is usually like at least one is missing or it's like cracked or something. So very cool. And the wreaths, I'm so excited I found these. I cannot believe. We almost didn't even go to the thrift store either. We just had time to kill before the movie, so it worked out great. But yeah, $8, no tax. I plugged them in. They both work still, so it's perfect. I don't think I'm going to use them this year because I've already decorated, but I do have a plan for them for next year. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. It's making me so happy to see all of the comments saying how much you're enjoying these videos. I love filming them and looking myself, so yeah, just it makes me happy to know that other people are enjoying them as well. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.